All right, hello. This is the official welcome, everybody. Today we have an amazing special webinar lined up for you guys. We have this is all new, GoPro Now live demo, never before seen, right? So you think, don't we have a brand new live demo? We have a very, very special guest, Marina Worre. If you love Marina, drop me a 1 here I know, we got the claps already. I didn't even have to say it. Drop me a 1 here in the chat. Yes. Love, love, love. Awesome. We are going to have the opportunity to hear from Marina in just a bit. I'm super stoked about this. Huge fan of Marina's and also a huge fan of the most powerful women in network marketing. It was one of my very first events. I can't wait for you guys to have the opportunity to be a part of it. Look, I'm going to get started and kind of go through our presentation, share that brand new GoPro Now demo. We also have some special guests who wanted to share their testimonial with you all on what they're experiencing now. So we have lots happening today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start by sharing my screen. Okay. All right, once again, hello, welcome everybody. We have our special guest, Marina Worre. I can't say this enough. We're dropping the ones, we're dropping the love, we're clapping for Marina, and we're gonna get an opportunity to hear from Marina today. I cannot wait for that. Super special. I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. I doubt it. I have been like waiting for this moment. You don't even know, I'm like, Marina, come on, you gotta come on. So she's awesome. I can't wait for you guys to hear from Marina. But today we're going to share a bit about GoPro Now, which has been really exciting. I know lots of people are excited for the upcoming launch of GoPro Now. Drop me a 2 here in the chat if you're excited about the upcoming launch of GoPro Now. And it is the only training system that guarantees results. Super cool. So this is, we learned about this on a special webinar that we had with Eric Worre and Justin, our founder and CEO. Super cool to kind of see how they collaborate with one another, right? And Justin asks Eric, if money and time were not a factor, how would you design the perfect training program? And we got to hear a bit about Eric's impossible vision, right? He said, well, I would have people attend my best live events for inspiration and community, access his best content and courses, complete a one-on-one consultation to understand your goals, develop a personalized training strategy, meet regularly to ensure progress toward your goals, and help you close deals, prep for meetings, organize challenges, and more. I mean, Eric's pretty much like the Superman of network marketing. I get it, but he's still one man. So how can you do this for everybody all at once? It seems like, wow. But inside of our collaboration together, we're able to make this impossible vision possible. And that's so cool. What I love about the crowd and who we have here today is you all see this vision and you all get to be a part of this possibility and you all get to be first, right? And that's awesome. I love being first at something. I'm like, I knew it before you guys did. I saw it before everybody else. I got to be a part of it. And that's a kudos to you guys. So look, take a second, no matter where you are, give yourself one of these. It's a pat on the back. It's great. You did it. You're doing it. And it's awesome. And that's just for being here. So let me share a bit with you about how does it work. Okay. So here's how it works. So you get to access the best live events. GoPro experience. GoPro happens every at the end of the year, November, December. We love it. If you haven't attended one, it's a must. It is the event to be at. And then you also get access to the most powerful women in network marketing. If you didn't know, that event is June 15th. Marina's probably like, oh my gosh, it's coming up super fast. Cheryl, stop saying the date. But it is coming up super fast. And you'll get access to the best live events with GoPro Now. We're going to have Marina talk a little bit more about the most powerful women in network marketing and GoPro Now in just a few. But one of those visions that Eric had was he wanted you to access the best content and courses. And this is inside of GoPro Academy, which is really cool. Now, look, I want to share this with you all because some of you have already signed up for GoPro Now. If you've already signed up to get early access to GoPro Now, put me here in the chat. Just be like, me, I did it, right? What you're going to receive is an email, and that early access includes this access to GoPro Academy, okay? And we already have people that call or text or be like, yo, Coco, that's, people that know me, Coco, right? This is amazing. I love it. I want to share my testimonial. So I asked a few people to come on board and share their testimonial. And before I get to those who are live here to share their testimonial, there's a great friend of ours, Kevin Davis, right? And he's like, please just share mine today. So I'm going to share a bit about what he said. He couldn't be here live. He was working a bit, but he's like, we're texting this morning and we're just in a chat. And he's like, GoPro Academy had so much knowledge in it. I was excited to get to it right away. This is how our conversation started. He said, I was actually listening to a training yesterday. And one of the things Eric was talking about was the ability to be coachable. To know that you don't know everything is a superpower. It's also relatable. I can't wait for it all to be a part of GoPro Now and talk to Eric AI 2.0 about this. It's super valuable. So that was from Kevin Davis. Everybody give Kevin a shout out here in the chat. Kevin, we're thinking of you. Thank you so much. Little text in the morning from Kevin just being like, oh, this is unbelievable. I have to share. So shout out to Kevin. We also have Leanne Lyon, who wants to share with you. Leanne, come on out and share. You're muted, though. Let me ask her to unmute.
Well, there you go. Hi, Cheryl. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for this. I'm so excited for this weekend and the most powerful women in networking event because, well, I know that network marketing launches businesses and absolutely changes lives. So just alone, this event this weekend is going to be miraculous. But even if you're not a network marketer, access to GoPro Now, which I have, and I'm so not the Now, but the Academy and all the things that we can do, and the GoPro Academy, there's nuggets of information that every business needs to know. So even if you're not a network marketer, I have several businesses outside. I love what I'm able to learn from Eric Worre and the GoPro Academy. I've listened to the entire Level 1 GoPro Academy multiple times. And one of the most important things that Eric shares in those recordings is that nothing matters more than relationship. And he talks about that in multiple videos. It's just throughout the whole thing. Relationship. Finding and building relationships is the cornerstone to creating successful business. So there's no downside. It's all upside when you can learn from the most powerful women in network marketing. I can't wait to hear from you today, Marina. And this weekend, also GoPro in December. This is the bomb, you guys. Just check in, take advantage of this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Leanne. I love her excitement for the Academy. Give her a shout out here in the chat. We love it. Love it. It's so great to hear your insights to the GoPro Academy. So if you are already a GoPro Now subscriber, you already took it, you're like, yes, I need it. Look out for an email. It's coming from support@networkmarketingpro.com. You probably already have access to the GoPro Academy. You don't want to miss it. Thank you so much, Leanne. Next, we have Pete Rhea. Pete, he couldn't help but say, I want to share. So Pete, hey.
Hey, Cheryl. Hey, everyone. Great to be here. And thanks for the honor. So I've been in the network marketing industry now for like over 2 decades, right? And Eric and Marina have actually been part of my life. I mean, I feel like I know them, right? I mean, they're family. If I had their address, I'd probably send them a Christmas card. But GoPro is really an integral part of our team systems. And, and then along came Nowsite for me at the end of 2023, right? Like, OMG. I mean, I'm so excited about Nowsite. I really can't sleep. It's just a fabulous, fabulous tool that, like, where have you been all my life? And then, of course, Eric AI comes along, and it's like, no. This is like science fiction, right? I mean, it's completely transforming the industry. And then just when you think it can't get any better, along comes like GoPro Now and Eric 2.0, where you've got the opportunity to kind of have a one-on-one consultation where, Eric AI wants to find out about who we are, what we want, where we're going, what our dreams, aspirations are. And then we'll actually create a tailored training program for us to be able to follow, and then kind of follow up on us to make sure that we know what we do and how it's going. And it's just like, really, I was like, sign me up. So I kind of signed up straight away when I heard about it, right, Cheryl? And was really, really excited. But what I love about it is, it's not just about the information, it's about the inspiration, and that's what kind of drives the whole industry, right? So I love all of these fringe benefits of this GoPro Now, and in particular, the GoPro Academy. So I got my link, just as you mentioned. I logged in straight away, couldn't wait to kind of check out and see what was in there. And I absolutely love the way that it's all set out. You've got your different key modules, and then under each module, you've then got a series of lessons. And you get to work your way through that in a kind of a methodical way, working at your own pace, at your own convenience. And then when you've completed that lesson, you just kind of mark it as complete, and then you move on to the next one. Do you know, I honestly believe what we've got at our disposal right now with Nowsite and with what Eric and Marina are kind of making available through Nowsite, it is an absolute game changer. And this will help us all to take our businesses just onto the next level. These are very, very exciting times. I'm so grateful to be here and have an opportunity with this, because we all join network marketing because we want to change our lives and we want to impact other people's lives. And this is the way to help us to do it. And that's me done. Thank you, everyone. Great to see you.
Thank you so much, Pete. Love it. Love your enthusiasm. Love the excitement. You're the best. So everybody give Pete a shout out here in the chat. What I love about this is when Pete's talking, when Leanne's talking, when I'm sharing a bit about how Kevin Davis couldn't help himself, we're having our little, message back and forth or text back and forth, is we get to see your love for Nowsite too, your love for maybe the GoPro Academy or what you have early access to when you put it here in the chat. Those comments do not go unnoticed. Some of them we screenshot and share with each other in the background. We download the chat, we look at them, and it is really insightful to what you guys love. So if you love having that access to GoPro Academy already, and if you've signed up with GoPro Now, let us know here in the chat. We love to see it. We have one more testimonial. We had to hear from Mo Jones. Mo, come on out and share. Hey, Mo, give it up for Mo here in the chat. Hey.
Good morning, everyone. Bonjour, ohayo gozaimasu. What's happening? First, I want to thank the Nowsite family for that amazing trip to Dallas a couple weekends ago. That was just mind-boggling. As many of you know, that I'm Mo Jones, a lover of all things Nowsite. And then when we teamed up with Eric Worre and the GoPro Academy, and this Academy, guys, it's just more value than you could ever think of. Pertaining to how much it costs, it's just phenomenal. The GoPro Academy, I'm learning so much, because even when you think you know it all, and then you come and team up with a team like Eric Worre in the Academy, like Pete was saying, the modules are named and you just take it at your own pace, at your own time. I'm one of those guys that's up at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm trying to make it happen for my team. And I'm still learning on a daily basis. And the best part is sharing the stuff that I know with my Nowsite family and my team here in Southern California, so that they could also be successful in their businesses. My My favorite lesson so far is that you'll see it. It's called Success Concepts. It's just one of those things that drove home for me to be successful myself. And as time goes on, you guys haven't seen nothing yet. We just have some things down the pipeline. You're just going to be so excited to be a part of this Nowsite family. And remember, I can be reached 24/7. Those of you that know me, just a phone call away or email away, and I will answer all phone calls and emails just to help you grow your business and just to chat. So with that said, thank you again, Cheryl Coco, which is the backbone of Nowsite. We love Cheryl. We love Justin. I love all of you, of course. And can't wait to see you guys again in person. With that said, domo arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you so much, Mo. Appreciate it. Look, if you have a favorite lesson, you could share it here in the chat, just like my friend Mo. Give him a shout out here in the chat. So GoPro Academy is included in GoPro Now, and you get early access to that GoPro Academy when you sign up for GoPro Now. Let's talk more about this vision that Eric has had, and we're going to continue to go through this presentation, but thank you to everyone who shared. Feel free to share your testimonial here in the chat. He also said, I want to work one-on-one with someone to develop your unique training strategy. Meet regularly to ensure progress towards your goals and help you close deals, prep for meetings, organize challenges, and more. This is all part of that, quote unquote, impossible vision that we're making possible with GoPro Now. So how can we do those last few things where you get to meet one-on-one, or you have that tailored plan just for you? It's with Eric AI 2.0. And he's 4 times faster and smarter than ever. He has a brand new look, which is super cool. It has vision, an incredible long-term memory. He can do online research, create daily action plans, develop long-term strategies, and even recommend training sessions that are right for you. So you get all of that plus Eric AI 2.0, which is super cool. So we're going to get to see it in action. If you're excited, drop me a 5 in the chat, because 5 is my favorite number. And we get to do an all new live demo. I'm like on the edge of my seat, you guys. Stoked for this. Okay, let's do it. So kind of come in here and you click on get started.
How long have you been involved in network marketing, and what's been your biggest challenge so far?
So it starts with this interview, right? And you get to answer these questions. I've been in network marketing about a year now, and I really want to be successful. My biggest challenge here is that I struggle with being confident.
I completely understand. Do you have any achievements or milestones that you've reached in your network marketing company?
And he's getting to know you, right? What your specific goals are. So you can answer this however you'd like. I don't really have any achievements. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Right? I'm just looking to get my first customer.
That's okay. You'll be reaching milestones and achievements soon enough. What goals would you like to reach over this next year?
So everybody's goals are different. And that makes GoPro Now super special, because whatever your goals are, they can be reached. So I'd like to start with confidence, and then maybe make enough money to cover a car payment. Maybe something like $300 a month. Could be that simple.
Thank you for sharing. I'll now begin creating your personalized training program to help you reach your goals.
That's super cool, right? I'm just a minute on how cool that is. Because it's like Eric kind of gets to know you, and you get this really unique training plan. And I was saying this the last time we talked about GoPro Now, but Mo's goals are different than Leanne's, and Leanne's are different than Pete's, and mine are different from yours. And sometimes we're all kind of stuck in that same training session, and we can't figure out what's right for us to reach the goals that we want to reach. And here we get to talk to Eric, and he gets to talk to us and tailor that training plan. So let's continue here.
How long have you been involved in network marketing? Your customized training plan is now complete. Click the button to start your first lesson.
Okay, so once it's complete, you get to click the button to start your first lesson, and here we go.
Hey there, it's great to connect with you and learn about your goals. I'm here to support you every step of the way on your journey to success. I've put together a training plan tailored just for you. Since you mentioned wanting to be successful and needing a boost in confidence, let's start with the course on success concepts. First up, we'll focus on building confidence. Watch the video below, and when you're done, let's dive into a discussion. Together, we'll make it happen.
I see like jaws dropping, right? Super cool. Here's the lesson that I'm recommending. Very awesome, but right, it's your goals. How many of you feel like this is getting closer? This is more than I ever imagined it could be, because it's, I don't know, it's super cool, right? It's unlike anything you're ever experiencing or have ever experienced before, because it's complete, it's like interactive, right? It's like having Eric in your living room and giving him a nudge like, hey, look, I need to learn about this, help me out here, which is super cool. So I couldn't wait to share with you this live demo. I was like, oh my gosh, everybody, I couldn't wait for this moment. So I'm glad we all got to experience it together. I hope you all loved it. If you did, drop me a loved it here in the chat. It's super cool. So you can also, of course, take some of the courses or learn at your own pace, or kind of go through them anytime that you want to as well, right? You also have that opportunity too. So really, really cool. I cannot wait. GoPro Now is more than the best training system ever. It's the only training system that guarantees results. This is the best. Whatever your goals, whatever, GoPro Now will help you achieve them. Maybe it's your first 10 customers, or you're building a team, or you want to earn 6 figures. Do me a favor. Tell me, what is your goal? Really, I really want to know. Tell me what your goal is here in the chat. It could be anything. Maybe it's, I've never got my first customer, Cheryl. Maybe it's, I want to get my first 10 customers. Maybe it's, I want to do $10,000 a month, $50,000. It could be anything, right? Maybe it's as simple as a car payment. All of your goals are important. It's earn $1,000 a month, build a team. I need to read a few of these. Joe, build a team. Goal to retire by the end of the year. It's awesome. Love this. 6 figures, says Norman. 6-figure income and have 3 new leaders in the team. Supplement retirement. Build my business up to 6 figures. I want to hit $1,000 a month this year. That's from Positive Pam. Leanne says, pay off my house and buy a boat. Yeah. Everybody's goal, your goal is important. We want you to reach your goals, no matter what it is. And I love when you share them here in the chat. I think it's so important to share your goals with others and say it out loud. Just say it. This is what I want. It helps you achieve it. So GoPro Now will help you make real progress every month, or your money back. And all of this, right? We get that early experience, but it's coming July 1st. But Nowsite customers get exclusive pre-launch pricing and access. That's why you hear Leanne and Pete and Mo talking about GoPro Academy, and Kevin Davis, who's been texting and texting like, I heard my testimonial. It was great. So cool. Kevin, I know you're watching. Thank you so much for the text. Awesome. Well, GoPro Now is the only training system that guarantees results. And let's talk a bit about it. You get the GoPro experience. That's a $297 value. The most powerful women. That happens when, everybody? Put in the chat. The 15th. It's June 15th. Very cool. You also get access to the GoPro Academy. That's what you hear, right? We're talking about. And of course, Eric AI 2.0. Before I tell those of you that don't already have access to it, how to, we have, yay, Marina Worre. Marina is the founder and CEO of Worre Studios and creator of the most powerful women in network marketing event. She started her entrepreneurial journey at 18 with a high-end clothing store. This might be something that you weren't aware of. And she met her husband, Eric Worre, at a convention in Moscow. And together they have made significant impacts in the network marketing industry. Marina's mission is to inspire women to embrace their potential, exemplifying that you can have it all. Love Marina. Marina Worre, are you here? Where's my friend Marina?
Hello, hello.
Hi, how are you? Nice to see you.
I was like, do I also get an Eric 2.0? That's what I want to know.
It was so great. We're so happy to have you here. Give us some love here for Marina. We'll make sure that you get an Eric 2.0. No. Look,
I saw somebody in the chat that said that some of the time I'm talking to Eric and I'm like, would you please just go get Marina? I would I want to talk to the person who actually like knows some stuff and does some stuff behind the scenes.
Oh, shit. Well, thank you so much for having me, guys.
Great to have you.
Great to have you. Look, I just want to ask Marina some questions here. So look, with the Most Powerful Women event coming up on the 15th, people ask, who is this for? Is it just for women?
So the event is actually for everybody. Men, if you are a smart man, you absolutely must be at this event. And the reason why is 77% of all the participants in the world inside of our profession are women. Some of the companies a little bit heavier on the men's side, a little bit heavier on the women's side, but in general, it's 77%. So if you are a man leader, it would be nice to know how to empower women on your team a little bit more, how to support them better, how to help them to step into their true potential, how to, help them to, be inspired, be more confident, be able to overcome some of the different challenges that we have as women on a daily basis. And on the other side, who loves shopping more than women, right? My husband hates shopping, so but I think it's true for a lot of men here because we women are responsible for 80% of all purchasing decisions, not just for ourselves, but for our household. So on one side, women are the majority of the representation of your team. On the other side, we are the biggest customer base that you're talking to. So as a man, of course, it makes a lot of sense to be part of this event and learn. On the other side, I think that the reason why it's called Most Powerful Women event, because I wanted to highlight women more than anything, because, when I learned the statistics, right? So 77% of women are building network marketing. And I thought, it was like, oh yeah, there is 77% at the top. And that was not the case. So I started asking myself, like, why there are so many women that are starting in this business, but they're not necessarily getting to the highest level of the compensation structure in their companies. And being a woman myself and building the business since I was 21 years old inside of network marketing space and having a lot of very strong and successful, powerful women around me, I started asking the question, why is that? And the answers were pretty much something that most of you guys know as well, is as women, we do not necessarily believe in ourselves, because I consider myself a very lucky girl, because when I was little, my grandma told me that I can achieve everything I want in life. I'm strong, I'm powerful. So I had that belief since the young age. And even though through different challenges in life and obstacles, I became a single mom. I was in an abusive relationship and verbally abusive, and I ended up losing my confidence. I ended up losing the belief in myself. I ended up losing the self-worth. It took me time to find that confidence back again. It took me time to believe into this girl again. It took me time to realize that I am strong, I am powerful, and I am deserving all the success this world has to offer. So it took me time to regain that confidence. On the other side, I realized that there are millions and millions of women and girls who were not as lucky as I was, who were not told since day one that they're smart, that they can achieve everything they want in life. And on the opposite, they were told that, who do you think you are? You're just a woman, you're just a girl. So for me, I wanted to help women who did have the gift like I had and potentially lost it throughout their life, and women who did not have that gift. And I wanted to help them regain that belief or develop it for the first time. And I wanted to equip them with the strategies that are working, because I love men, but as a woman, I think that we oftentimes we try to pile so much stuff on our shoulders, you know, because it's in our nature. We mothers, right, with all of our instincts, if you have kids or don't have kids, we still have that motherly instinct to help as many people as we possibly can. And what ends up happening, the girl that is looking you in the mirror oftentimes becomes the last person who is getting helped, because we're helping everybody and trying to drag them through the finish line. And we do not want to leave anybody behind. And we want to make sure that everybody succeeds. Well, do you want me to wake up your prospects and brush their teeth and make sure that they sign up? Sure, let me do that. Do you want me to jump on the three-way call at midnight? Of course, let me put my kids to bed, let me finish my work, let me do my laundry, let me do the dinner, let me clean up all that stuff, and let me jump on your call at midnight. So we do all of those different things, and oftentimes we just get exhausted because we cannot carry the weight of everybody else. And what ends up happening, that person that we're supposed to be supporting the most, we're supposed to be loving the most unconditionally, with all of our imperfections, with all of our weaknesses, we ended up bashing ourselves that I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not deserving, and all these different things, instead of saying, you know what, I'm trying to do my best. You know what, I am, you know, I might not be perfect, even though I often say it's like, I'm like Mary Poppins, I'm practically perfect, but I am not perfect. I make mistakes. I fall and I fail. And, I try to do my best, but you know what? Sometimes my best is good enough. Sometimes me going out of my comfort zone and me, reaching for the stars and me stretching and dealing with my self-worthiness issues, with my insecurities, with my weaknesses is good enough. And what I wanted to create with the event is to, bring all these powerful women, first of all, as evidence, right? To show what's possible. A good friend of mine, Lisa Nichols, says that we need evidence, the evidence that we are capable of something. And that's how partially our confidence is built. Because oftentimes when we're faced with different challenges and the problem, and we're like, oh, how do I do that? And then oftentimes, we get stuck in the past for no reason, but oftentimes we forget to look into the past for those evidence of how we were able to overcome certain challenges, how we were able to deal with certain problems. So building that evidence for me was very crucial to next time when I was faced with a challenge to see, you know what, I'm good enough. You know what? I am smart enough. You know what? I can figure it out. And if I do not know the answers to all the different questions, I have a group of amazing women that I can either ask for advice or I can plug into the stuff that they're doing, attend the event, read the book, participate in the course or the mastermind, whatever it is, so I can get better. So I brought all these different amazing women into this event to help and pour, first of all, belief, the confidence, but of course, the network marketing skills that are working today.
That was amazing. Thank you for sharing. I think a lot of us really wanted to hear the insight behind the creation of the most powerful women in network marketing. It was so relatable, right? Like, if you found that to be relatable, I know lots of women were saying yes. Of course, they love the brush their teeth, by the way.
I just came up with that.
Kind of like the straightest face ever.
But I remember doing that when I was building in the field.
I got to do everything around here. So relatable. Put it here in the chat. Look, this is the 10th anniversary, right?
I know, it's crazy.
It's wild. How is this different from prior maybe events or the most powerful women events?
Because our world is changing, right? Everything that is happening around us is changing on a daily basis. So when I started for the first time, and I was actually looking through my phone, going back into some pictures, I was like, wow, that's been 10 years already. So it was, at the beginning, it was in-person event, 3 days, similar to what we do with the GoPro. And you know what's funny? A lot of people come to me and say, it's like, you know what? Most Powerful Women is my favorite event. Just don't tell Eric. Not necessarily realizing that I'm producing both of them. So I don't know if I should take it as a compliment or it's kind of like whatever, but for the women's event, I'm the one who is responsible for all the content, all the speakers. For the GoPro, Eric is responsible for the speakers and the content, but I organize and produce both of them. But so over years, we had it in person, then we had it when COVID hit, it was virtual only. Then when I figured out how to open up the studio, we had a hybrid event. And this year I'm doing it slightly different again, right? I'm always trying to see what works. I'm a learner of the results. And this year it's only going to be virtual. And it's only going to be 3 hours for general admission, and they're going to be 2 more hours for the VIP. So during the 3 hours, they're going to be packed with so much value. We're going to have different leaders from different companies, and most of them are #1 in their company or the top 5, which is pretty fascinating. All these women are making 7 figures or very, very high 6 figures. And I ask them, please share the secrets of what's working today. I don't want to know what happened 6 months ago, 3 years ago. I want to know what is happening and what is working right now. How do you bring the new team? How do you recruit people? How you increase the productivity of your organization? How do you duplicate? What kind of systems do you have? What processes do you have? What is working? So that was kind of like my biggest task for the speakers. And we're also going to have the couples panel. This is one of the fun panels that I know Tom and Denise Chenault participated in. Some of you who have been long with us, you've seen it. Tom and Denise, they're amazing. I'll tell you next time a story when Tom, how he showed up on one of the women's event with my permission. I'm guilty, but I asked for it. So it was a lot of fun, but most of the times the couples are, sharing how you're building together, because one of the challenges we have, and a lot of times people ask me, it's like, how do you guys work? Because like Eric and I, we do not have an office. We work from home. We're 24/7 together. We have different styles, right? We have sometimes different view on how things need to be done and how do we work, right? How, like, people's like, well, how do you find the work-life balance and all these different things? So that's what Most Powerful Women's Couples panel is all about. Couples sharing how they find the dynamic that works for them, how they are succeeding in building the business together. So that's going to be in a couples panel, and we're going to have a short break, and they're going to be a VIP session where Eric and I are going to do a little coaching, hot seat coaching, which always a lot of fun. And we're going to have a badass panel. And again, on the badass panel, it's going to be a lot of women who are top of their companies, sharing what's working, how they're building the business, how they're getting to the #1 in their company. So the event is pretty fun. And like I said, I try to condense it in as short period of time as possible to bring as much value as possible.
I love that so much. And I just want to speak to this event specifically. I'm glad. So I'm going to tell the story just quickly. It was a virtual event, and my dad, Tom Chenault, who is the most lovable idiot in the world, thought, oh, well, since no one wears pants on Zoom, I'm going to walk out on stage in SpongeBob SquarePants boxer shorts. So that was a moment. So I'm glad that you didn't cancel the event permanently after that or whatever. But it's just this incredible, it's such a fun event. And it's different. And one of the things that I love, right? You're hearing from the people who are literally at the top of their companies right now. And if you go and look at that list, I don't know if you're like me, but it's not the usual suspects. If you've been around events for a long time, these are people who I haven't gotten to hear speak before, who are doing things right at the cutting edge. It is an absolutely incredible event. You don't want to miss it. And the reason why, in addition to just how great this event is, the reason why we wanted to make sure that we did this right now is that you are able to, when you get GoPro Now, you get a ticket to this event included in that, right? So I'm not great at math, but I'm going to do a little bit of math for you really quick, right? You get like thousands of dollars worth of benefits, including a ticket to the Most Powerful Women event that's happening this weekend. And if you go and you buy that ticket right now, if you just go buy the ticket, that ticket's going to be $27. But you get access to the incredible GoPro Academy level 1. You get access to Eric AI 2.0 as soon as it's released on July 1st. You get access to this event. You get access to the GoPro experience in December, and you're going to pay $19 right now instead of $27. So I'm not that good at math, but that seems like a pretty smart decision to me to get this now, go to this incredible event, get access to all of this other amazing stuff. And it's just, it's like, that's truly a no-brainer, right? Like we say no-brainer sometimes and it's not, it's kind of on the edge. Like literally it's a no-brainer. So Marina, thank you for putting this event together. Thank you for pouring your heart into everything that's coming up. And thank you, like, holy smokes, this event is like about to happen. So thank you for taking some time out to come and hang out with us and share about it. We so appreciate it.
No, thank you so much, Adrian, and thank you so much, Cheryl, for having me. It's going to be a lot of fun. I cannot wait. And I saw a bunch of you were commenting that some of the names that you haven't heard, and that's one of my goals always, right? I don't want to, as much as I love all of my amazing friends and women who's been, who are legends and's been around in the profession for a long time, but I always want to highlight new rising stars and show that it's not the same old, it's constantly new generation coming up and reaching the next level of success, just again, to show the evidence what's possible. Women from all different walks of lives are coming up, sharing their best strategies and succeeding in this life, in personal life, in business life. And I wanted them to share with everyone how they're doing this. And I want to learn some of those amazing nuggets from them as well. So I cannot wait to see you guys on Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like Adrian said, gosh, it's in 2 days. I better go prepare so I know what I'm training on. But
thank you so much, Marina.
Thank you so much, guys. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you so much.
Love it. Cheryl, I know we got to make sure we get everybody the details so they can get in here. So let me hand it back over to you so you can make sure that everybody has the info they need.
Thank you so much. That was so much fun. Give it up for Marina here. Look, if you've already signed up by going to gopro.now.site, you'll be sent an email from support@networkmarketingpro.com. It'll tell you all about how you can get access to that event and also the GoPro Academy, which we talked about earlier today. If you haven't gotten your access yet, what are you waiting for? GoPro Now is the only training system that guarantees results, and you can get early access right now. You can get access to the GoPro Experience Most Powerful Women that happens in 2 days, right? GoPro Academy, Eric AI 2.0, all for $19 a month. Sign up today. You have to do it today to get access to the Most Powerful Women 2024 event. We got to give Marina some time to prepare, right? We got to make sure that everybody gets in there. So sign up today if you are a current customer. You can do that by going to gopro.now.site. That's how you do it. That's for our existing customers. That's how you do it, right? Okay. So can new customers get GoPro Now? The answer is yes. You can refer a new customer, right? And tell them to use code GoPro. Tell them to get signed up by today so that they can also get access to the Most Powerful Women event here as well, right? If you know a friend, hey, tell them get started and they'll pay just $19 their first month. The math was mathin', right, Adrian?
The math was mathin', big time.
The math is mathin', big time. All right, so if you want to refer a friend, you can use your referral link and tell them to use code GoPro, and they're going to pay just $19 for their first month. This is super cool. Today we got to see a brand new, never before seen live demo of Eric AI 2.0. We got to learn some insights about the most powerful women in network marketing, which is happening in 2 days, which is super cool. We learned how you can get started as a Nowsite customer by going to gopro.now.site. And if you have a friend who you're like, they should get access to this too, make sure that you share your referral link and tell them to use code GoPro. There's only one question left here. Who am I going to see at the Most Powerful Women in Network Marketing event on the 15th? Drop me a me here in the chat. I'm going to see Mo. I'm going to see Pete. Who else? Marty's going to be there. Noor, Pete, Coach Marilyn, Pauline, Deanna, Barb, Courtney. Awesome. Rita, it's going too fast now. Barbara says me. Tommy says me. Shannon says I'm there. Awesome. Make sure that you join us. Go to gopro.now.site. I'm super stoked. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. It's been exciting. Lacer is pointing to himself here as well. I will see you all next time. Thank you to Marina. She was fantastic. You guys are great. See you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.